One question that people often ask me is, what do I do with my paints after I finish? And if you look at my paint, or my palette rather, what you'll see is there are two sections, and that's the first section. And you can see that there's a lot of paint in it, but it's all absolutely dry. And when you look at this, this is the section that I use. That is the purples, those are the blacks. This is the oranges and the reds. That's the yellow ochre. It doesn't look like yellow ochre, but it is yellow ochre. And those are the greens. And this is the area that I'm using a lot. So what I tend to do is I'll start off with just watering it down a bit, just with a brush. And that's when I have enough for a wash. And I'll start with that. So what we're going to do is I'll show you how I do the wash very quickly, and let's go from there. So here's my brush, and I have to use the right brush. So let's go with that's a 14 number brush. And if I want to, say, do a wash that is purple, again, I'm putting a lot of color here. And so I'll just start running the wash like that. Now this brush needs a bit of changing. It's kind of, notice how I'm changing the color as I go along. So I'm adding different tones, different shades. It's not the same thing right through. And that's what makes it interesting. I tend to go darker as I get lower in the watercolor wash. I'm making this wash look really simple, and it will be simple for you, but when you first start off, expect a mess for the first 200 washes, and then you'll be fine. So different shades going into it even as I keep going, and you'll see all these little marks here, and you don't have to worry about it. It all gets painted over. So I'm putting yellow ochre into it, and it all looks messy. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing right now seems to be very quick, very easy, and you will make mistakes, but that's the way to go for now. What I really wanted to show you was how I'm going to keep that aside right now, but what I really wanted to show you was this palette and how I wet the paint. And I almost never use any of this stuff. I just keep this so that when I travel, I have it with me. This is what I keep wetting. And as you can see, they're swimming pools of water. When I'm done with them, I just leave it out here, it dries, and the next day I put some more water. So for it to work, just add water.